So guys, I thought we'd have a quick look round. Sort of August and things are hot and things are growing, so I'll get a look at the fruit trees down here and the sunflowers and some other bits and pieces that's going on. I'll turn you around. So the old apple, I've given it a summer prune. Probably could stand a little bit more in some places, but I'll leave it. I've got a bit of damage. I think that's birds. It only seems to be on them too. I've got a lot of nuts on this year on the hazel, but this all needs cutting back. But now I've got the strimmer, the chipper, I can get a lot of stuff cut back. I've just chipped all that stuff. These are summer raspberries. I've cut all dead out of them. They're still laying down a bit. This still needs all tightening up at top, but there's a bits and pieces to do. Pear tree, still got pears. Again, had a bit of a trim, although the pears are not very big. Now we're looking at muddy boats. That pear tree's got absolutely hanging. These are autumn raspberries just coming in. Sunflower challenge update. The bigger ones haven't flowered yet, but all the little ones are sort of in flower and going through. That one's finished, look. That little bit down there, I put some bunny tail grass and a couple of lupins. So one of these sunflowers we're going to have. We had a lot of rain, which we needed. I've just trimmed all that. I've been stung on here. I'll walk this way. I've got to tie them up. Been stung on here. That's not very nice. The apple tree's done really well this year. It did well last year. Year before were rubbish. This is the Grafted Plum. These are just about ready. In fact, they are ready. I need to take them now. Very ready. Let's have a look at the rest of the garden. These are other sunflowers at the back again. All in full bloom. This one's got multi-heads. I thought that were going to be a big one. There's nothing massive this year so far. I'll go this way. Mystery squash plants. These are blue cauliflowers. Not doing out. Load of beets ready here. Look, these are cylindrica. My wife pickled some carrots the other day for doing, well, for anything. She pickled them. Got shaky hand going on here. More brassicas, some kohlrabi and broccoli. Broccoli. Beans, these are all for seed now. They're all about finished. Corn's ready, just had a couple, put a picture in. Peaches and cream are ready. The other one's not ready. What's the other one? Yeah, I'll put a thing on the screen. Again, more brassicas, more beets. That salad bed's doing well. They're obviously still in front of them. That's what I planted out the other day. Remember, some of the carrots are coming up. Not very good germination, or the slugs getting them. Because like I said, we had quite a bit of rain. But the peas, the beans, two types, radish, the beets. I lost two groups of them beets for some reason. And there's not much coming up on the salad. There's a little bit. I just spotted it. Yacon. I planted a load of leeks in here. Bought some leeks when I was out at the shop, so I thought I'll bang them in there. I can't put anything in, any alliums in that bed. The zucchini, need to take them. These are other carrots. These actually did all right. I did do a second planting, and well, I've just got a jar to pick up carrots out of them. Sprouts and red cabbage. Sprouts, I planted them far too early. I'm not a sprout farmer. I've got a bit of white fly, as you might be able to see. They look at that. That is a cross between a Cinderella and a Blue Hubbard. So we'll see how that turns out. I've got some spaghetti squash in here, salmon river, and red curry. It's actually getting up there onto the garage roof, if you can see. that's a nice cabbage head. That's the golden acre. I've got some outside peppers. Got a couple of peppers on. They're not doing fantastic. This is going to be changed. I'm going to do a different bed here. Pull these black currants and red currants. There's actually a sycamore tree growing in here that's got to come out, but I'm going to change this. I'll either move them or just pull them out. I've got plenty. I've got some rhubarb down here as well. Like I said, it's the other plum tree. I've got to pick them all. Probably jam. These fennel have started to bulk up, which is good. Spring onions, fennel, more bits of salad, and there's some more leeks in there. Again, greenhouse, doing alright. We've got the rainbow chilies, another couple of peppers here. They really suffered. I think they're about done this, or some of these are about done. But I'm still getting cucumbers. We've got enough to eat. And other one should be soon. And this is still putting on. I had some lentils from outside the other day that were ripe, but they're nice, look. They're good size, they're just coming into colour now. We've been picking tomatoes every day, so like we've been freezing some for sauces because it doesn't hurt them. I don't know what happened to that one. That was just turned out really weedy, and it was a nice plant when I put it in. I picked two best plants to put in. These are the coals, obviously, or not obviously, but that's what they are. Got a bit of damage on them. King of the North peppers, fantastic. Just hanging in peppers and still flowering. The giant bells, they're doing well too. That's another nice pepper there, look. It's a lovely sized pepper. So pleased with that. Really need to get these out. I've got no space at the minute though. If I pull my corn, it might go in there. And again, just more plants. These are some beans that I put, yeah, 3 in each one, but only got 2 beans out of them. I will find somewhere for them. Some bits of spring onions. The rest of that, lettuce, zucchini, needs care. Some more leeks, or rest of leeks, and yeah, just bits and pieces. That's an avocado that came up in the compost bin. But yeah, lots of house tomatoes. And that's my pear tree, grown from seed. And this is where I hung my onions. They're about ready actually. They might stand another few days. It's warm under here, but it's dry. I did alright, I think they're nearly 196 or something. So very pleased. Spudomatic, I haven't pulled any potatoes this week. Like I say, we had lots of rain, which was very needed. But everything on this, what I've planted, seems to be doing alright. even the courgette, I just put that in for fun, see what it'll do. That melon, is it putting any melons on? Not seeing any female. We will see. I'll have to tie that actually up. And that's the cutting, so that's got fruit on. They're the seed that were planted a week before the cutting we took. No flowers as yet for the cucumbers. Another fennel, that seems to be liking it in there. Again, kohlrabi, this is just experimental to see what I can get out of this space, you know. And yeah, I mean, cucumbers worked great last year. Basil will work no problem, but anything else what I can put in, like brassicas, I mean, that's not bad, that's coming on, you know. I put that pear in there, they're coming on. Be interesting to see what that does. That's a purple cauliflower. Oh look, I'll show you this. The Glacier plant, or ice plant, or glacier lettuce, or whatever you want to call it, is putting on flowers. I really want to get some seed off that. There's 3 open at the minute. There were 2 the other day. I don't know whether that's a seed pod there. but I'll just keep my eye on him, and hopefully I'll get some seeds, because there were that one and that one, I'm sure. So, and there's one there as well. And that's either a bud for a flower bud or it's a seed pod after flower's gone, so I'll just have to keep my eye, mental note where they are now. This bit's looking alright, zinnias. I've got some bunny grass in here, or bunny tail grass from Marie Currie, and also these dark or black snapdragons. So I'm quite pleased how that turned out. This tree's got to go. I'm sweating me bits off. This tree's got to go. It's just raining down all these spiky bits. So I'm going to have to do Teletubby house. I've bought some rebar, and plan is with this is rebar into ground there. I'll be going about 40 across, and here will be 1.60 at the top of that, which is probably about 1.70 on actual inside, because of depth of things. Rebar bent, and that'll go over to its companion over there, and then top in the middle will be 2 meters. I've worked all angles out and everything, but then I'll just grow up them, tie to them and grow up them, because as I said, that tree's a bit of a nightmare. You can see half the reason I did look spiky is it's crazy spiky. You have to tip chair before you sit on it. Kids won't come in here now with their bare feet, because, and that were the pot at plan of putting this up, you know. The outside tomatoes, I had a couple of Lentils, I'll put a clip into them. Some more coming ready down here. So we're doing alright with tomatoes. I was surprised at ones outside. There's two bell peppers in here. They're not as big, but there's plenty on it, so, but it's nice and warm here. This area is really, really warm. And again, another rainbow chili. And as you can see, the colours are changing. It goes from that purple then to this sort of white, and then orange, and then red. Really pretty cool. And that's about that. Might have been a bit longer than I thought it were going to be. Oh, another sunflower up there. That's one of the taller ones. I must have been a volunteer. But anyway, if you like tomatoes and peppers and gardening, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down, and drop a comment in. Love your comments. And it's nice to be nice.